here at the pool. Just finished doing some yoga. Like getting out here, soaking up the sunshine, getting some inspiration in Coconut Grove, Miami. And I'm on a little sabbatical from massage because I realize the most important thing is actually being whole and having inspiration, not being out of balance, working too much and just feeling like your body's not where you want it to be, feeling like you have inspiration in your life, feeling like you love what you're doing. That's the most important thing. And I feel like I burnt out a little bit. So I realized the most important thing right now as a massage therapist is to regain my love for life, to regain my health. I started having digestive issues, I started having fatigue, and everything was just going wrong in my body. My sleep was suffering. And that ain't good. And so I realized I have to do something about this. I have to take the time to get back my inspiration, to get back my health, to get back my digestion. It doesn't matter how successful I am if I don't like my life, and my clients can feel that too. And so I developed a different strategy in life. I said, well, why don't I just take some time to get my life back in order? Why don't I just take some time to actually heal my body so I can feel good about my life again? It makes sense. But it took me a long time to realize that. For so long, I just kept on working too many hours, stressing myself out, not giving myself the healing attention that I was even giving my clients. Until it got to the point where I couldn't ignore it anymore. I was feeling depressed, fatigued. I stopped working out. I was developing bad eating habits. And I just realized, what's the point of doing this if I'm not even enjoying what I'm doing? And it's actually hurting me. And so that's when I actually said, I have to take a sabbatical. I have to take a few weeks off. I have to get my life back together. I have to get my health back together. And I started implementing different detoxification programs because the detox programs I knew from studying yoga is what was going to actually fix my digestion. And so I started doing these detox programs. I started fasting. I started changing how I lived my life. I started doing more yoga. I started walking. I started paying attention to my nutrition. And finally, after a few weeks, I felt like my body was healing. My mind was reconnecting to what I really wanted. I started to feel inspiration. What I really wanted was to travel, to find a yoga guru, to find a mentor, to embark on a new chapter of my life, to start providing more value for people in different ways. And so instead of just grinding it out in my massage, healing and detoxing my body and giving it the rest I needed and healing from the burnout helped me realize inside my mind, my heart, what I really want to do. I'm not just here to just grind it out and do the same thing. We're here to be inspired. We're here to chase after something that's very meaningful, to evolve and to form a new vision for what we're able to do and give to other people. It's supposed to be an adventure. And so if you feel burnt out, if you feel like you need a new lease on life, you feel aches in your body, you feel lethargic, you don't feel as vibrant, you feel like you lost your mojo, you feel like you're burning out mentally and physically, You feel like your digestion is not as strong. Maybe you're having sleep issues. I dealt with all of that. And honestly, I'm still recovering. The healing process is definitely a process. That's why they call it the healing process. It takes time. You have to be patient with it. But as you do it, as you give yourself the space and the time, then you start seeing where else you can go in your life. And you start realizing, maybe I can just travel. Maybe I can pick up a new practice, a new hobby, a new sport, play a musical instrument. Maybe I can go to the Grand Canyon. Maybe I can go to Niagara Falls. Maybe I can go visit a friend who I haven't seen in years, maybe decades. You start to realize, maybe I should give myself more time for self-care, for romance, for reading, for church, for going to the temple. And your life starts to become more and more balanced and healthy and vibrant. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm taking you on my journey. And if you're dealing with the same thing, God bless. Let's go on it together. We're in this together. Massage therapists, I know that we are genuine healers. We care. We're here to heal the world. And we got to start with ourselves. We got to be inspired, and that energy will radiate. It's an energetic exchange doing massage therapy. And so if we're healed on the inside versus being burnt out, grumpy, lethargic, people feel that. So we have to heal ourselves. We have to be inspired and full of a different kind of energy, a different juice. So thanks for being here. That's what this channel is all about. And I'm going to be taking you on my journey to heal my energy, to get rid of fatigue, to get rid of digestive issues, and to go on an amazing adventure of healing and learning and exploration, finding other amazing people to be with, finding a mentor, finding a guru, being with the guru, doing yoga, fasting, detoxing, to find that inspiration, that juice in life. So I'm glad that you're here, and I'm going to be showing you all the fun stuff that we're doing. We're about to go on some hikes. We're about to go to some springs. We're about to go travel around the USA, get in a new car and go into travel. I always wanted to see at least 25 national parks, but I want to be in every state. So we're going to be in every state, going to all the national parks, looking for sacred places and temples all around the United States. It's going to be amazing. So thanks for being here. Welcome to the channel. This is the Monk MT. I welcome you, and welcome to your new healing journey. There's a lot of amazing life ahead of you. A lot of healing, a lot of health, and a whole lot of fun. So I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for being here. God bless. Have a beautiful, wonderful day full of healing and inspiration and new life coming from your mind and your heart. I'll see you in the next one.